8 Robinson's TV presents The Rooted in Love Show.
You are watching The Rooted in Love Show.
Hey, we back. Welcome to The Rooted in Love Show. You back with the Robinson boys. I'm Anthony.
I'm Mario.
I'm Gerald. And who we with? None other than
Andrew.
Yeah, so we've been talking and getting into this man life. Like I say, but last episode, he just dropped some gems.
Big
now
gems.
we're going into that next stage of life.
The early adulthood.
And I know he got some stuff on this one because this brother won some battles.
Y'all kids been listening.
Life battles. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Up in here.
You know what? I didn't realize how early it was that you had your first kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like what was your age?
I was 20, having my son at 20.
Good Lord.
You say it like that really?
Hey man, look, but you got to think where he come from.
Yeah.
And what he's been through. It's like, dang, you went from one thing to the next, like without no break.
Stage of life.
That's no break.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
What was the break at?
It just wasn't, man. And it's crazy how I felt on that because, man, at the time, after I was going through everything I was going through college, man, the girl I stayed with in high school went to the same school, so she ended up going to Georgia State. But by the time her sophomore year, I get that call from her like, I ain't never been with nobody else. I just want a different situation. Like, I want to be able to experience something. I was so pissed, man. I was so pissed off. I thought we was going to be together forever, man. So
right.
I was just like, man, I was crushed out, man. I was like violent for a little bit, man. Just because I just couldn't believe, like, I had always just seen this one situation. And the only reason I seen that one situation, and this is where the parents come in as we continue to go through adult life. Like, I never seen a man, like, really love my mom, take care of my mom, court my mom, take care of us all together, take us to places for exposure as a family. I never seen a man truly lead my household to where we had financial freedom and my mom was happy, he was happy. It was always toxic, always arguing. I just never seen it, so I never knew what that looked like. So even just trying to be a man, I had to learn on the fly. I was just learning as I was going. Like, even if I told a woman something good, I'm still on the job training because I still really don't know. I seen a bunch of movies, Cosby Show, but it's still so much. Even from the Cosby Show, it's so much work that got to be done behind the scenes to be in that situation that they in because he's successful. He's educated in that show. He's not struggling in that show. He's not got his family. Exactly. He's successful. So that's the part everybody forget. Like when you peel it back, like you gotta understand. Like he went through some things, but he done it right. Whoever directed him, if I'm basing it off the show, they got him in the right path to be a man, family man, handle his business as a man, and his family's taken care of. So like those are the steps that I didn't understand. I skipped all. I was just running into the steps. I'm here, and they say God don't make no mistakes. So it definitely kept me out of trouble, kept me from doing so. That's why I always say my son is a blessing because it definitely kept me here. And just having an older woman, people got to understand his mom 12 years older than me. So like she taught me a lot of things, just, from finances to saving and look at life this way. You need to, watch the people you hang around.
Right.
So,
I like the way you always seem to find a positive. Out of a situation, even if you got to go through it and you angry at the moment, you sound like you always know how to find some good out of anything.
That's a huge gem now people need to be listening to right now.
Because you can't do it because a lot of times, man, like my relationship was crazy because I blame my upbringing and my mom for the longest that like I can't blame her. Like once you get over 18 and you can get mad because you wasn't given certain tools to navigate life and have that understanding that life is going to be this way. It definitely should be somebody to tell kids this is what you're going to face going out into the real world. So I was mad for the longest, but you got to get over that and keep moving because, like you said, you can't get back time.
Once you realize life going to keep on life and no matter what's going on, life going
right. Like, you just got to keep going. So, man, that part kept me going. I seen your marriages. I seen in marriages. All the good, positive partners that I'm looking back at doing their thing. So I'm like, that's what a man's supposed to do. So it's like, man, because they were taking care of their kids. So like, for me in my eyes, I'm like, man, that's what it's supposed to be.
By the time he came back around, we skipped a couple of years after when he went to college and all that. Yeah. We had the kids when he came back. I bought a house at 23. So now I got a house.
That was tough for me because I'm the one that kind of, I got away from everybody and then come back. So I didn't know a lot about, I think I remember a little bit when you were at college and that situation. Yeah. And just, man, I ain't.
Because he was close to that's part of middle school at that time. You got that house over there.
That first house. That's when I was in the middle of all them. So it was go over here to pick this one up, go here to get this one, go to that one. Next thing you know, it got to where that was just the route. Hey, it's Friday. What we doing?
Yeah.
So, my main thing with them, man, because they younger, they younger than me. So it was like, man, these boys own something. They gotta have some kind of positive spark about them. They always was, dapping each other up, helping each other, uplifting when they talking to each other. There was never arguments in the circle. It was never, that kind of thing. So I'm like, man, I gotta help these boys on wherever we can. Kind of like how you saying with the studios and stuff. When you see something in somebody, you're supposed to act on. Yeah. So, they received it. You know what I'm saying? They did right with it. So what kept you not only from jumping back into that, but once you got to that adulthood, you got a kid now, and now you're navigating, figure out a couple things. What got you to the next step?
Man, honestly, man, even being with my son's mother, almost 9 to 10 years, something like that, almost 9 years. I really can't complain. Like, most men would look on the outside and say, man, you got the perfect situation. You got that big house, the picket fence, you good. Like, but I wasn't good. I didn't have no identity, man. Because she was so much more older, man, she led, so I was following her because it felt right.
Right.
But by the time I became into that, man, I started questioning a lot of things and want things to go this way, that way. And it's static. Mm-hmm. So now it's a power stroke. Mm-hmm. Because now she wondered why I'm thinking this way and that way. And I'm like, I'm just seeing different things a different way. And despite having my two boys at the time, and so at some point in that situation, man, it was like I had to get out. Or else I was going to make it worse because I was really struggling identity-wise. I just didn't have no identity, man. I love my kids and everything, but I was so stagnant and I was so stuck. And I'm really I was stuck really career-wise, what I really wanted to do and where I wanted to go and make money. Even after beating the case and all that stuff, it was like I was starting from ground zero again. I'm like, man, okay, so what I really need to do. And teaching didn't have no money in it because it wasn't but $38 a year. Yeah, trying to
super low.
Got to take the gauge test. Got to pass those. I couldn't pass those, man. Saved my life, and I'm just like, man,
that's a whole money making story.
Yeah. Then like, man, I got to figure something out. So I'm dealing with that kind of stuff, man. And like I said, she was great. And guys, you shouldn't when you got your partner, man. You got to always pay attention and try to give back, but I just wasn't a man of my household. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I wasn't a man of my household.
And some men like that. Some men, but a real man really can never feel comfortable in that position. Like you always you start second guessing yourself. You start to you start moving. Something feels off balance. There you go. Instinct is the word. Like something feels off balance. So it may be hard for a lot of people to understand it.
Arguments let me know because hey, I'm paying for this right here. Right. I'm paying for this portion. I got to pay this until you get this job.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I need to get this job in order to be able to tell you this.
Exactly.
Now that's something that happened to me, and I'll share that I lost my job in marriage, and it just, man, my ex took my car and turned it in while I was at work one day, and I get a call that said, yeah, I'm at the dealership now turning your car back, so because you ain't gonna be able to pay it. But I paid it. No, even though I was always a hustler, I always had a business, so I was still paying my bills every month, and she may only had to give me like $300 a month to help out. But I was doing it, and I told her that you'll never have to worry about this happening. You'll never have to take care of me again. I never want to feel this way again. I never want nobody to be able to talk down to me like this again. And to this day, that's probably why I go so hard. It's like, man, we say it all the time. There's nobody coming to save us. That's one of the things we say a lot.
Don't work yourself.
There's nobody coming to save us. We got to do it. We don't look for other people to do for us. We got to do it. And the people that's in our lives end up being blessed as a result because they bring stuff to the table too. Now we going up together. But man, that's a feeling right there that I just related to. Like, dang.
I try to tell all the young people, man. I try not to hide too much. I try not to tell too much, but I try not to hide too much because a lot of folks. Like you said, social media make everybody think everything is perfect. I'm 100% relationship.
Right.
Like, nah, man. Like,
from the outside, that's what I thought it really looked like. I'm like, that balling, bro. Like, I didn't get myself together so I could, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I like that you opened up about that, man.
Well, a lot of times I always try to say it. That's why folks always say, why do you have to mention that? Like, I might go to a different state and be somewhere. Like, I ain't even overseas. I'm just glad to be somewhere where I didn't think I was gonna go. And I always say at the end sometimes that kid from Dallas, Georgia, something like that. Like the kid that came from nothing, despite showing that I'm this, so I'm here.
Yeah.
That way, and it ain't even about a humble thing. It's just that, man, I really do be grateful to be at certain places, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we do it too.
Like I didn't catch my first flight to third.
We do it too. I didn't see the ocean till I was like 28.
Might not have thought we were gonna live past 14. You know, like it was some time like that.
Exactly.
So that was
25 was it. I was like, man, we just saying 2 or 3 before I get out of here. I'm straight.
I told my fiance that I didn't think I was gonna live past 13 at a couple points, you know.
But I like that you do that though. Don't feel bad about it, because we do the same thing. Like I tell you, even now, we come from this our building right here, man. This our studio. Like this, everything we done, we paid for, we fought for. Nobody's giving us nothing. We don't got investors. Like we pay for all this out of pocket. And so it's like, I'm proud to say, like, hey man, we them same boys come out of Hiram, Georgia on that dirt road, man. The Robinson boys. Yep. Yeah. And then you hear the 8 Robinson, you hear that number put out like to where now other people said before we even said that, hey, you one of the Robinsons. Because we've been using we purposely branded that so people would know, man, we done came through a lot, good and bad, but we here now. And just hearing your story let me know, like you got a story, man. You done been through it.
Boy from Dallas.
You got some positive wins, man. A man been through stuff and got some positive wins, but you passed it down.
Yeah, even to the giving back, man. We fed the homeless. Did a couple things with my cousin Markel. She does a lot of work in the community, and as time kept going on, man, like now, like my feelings towards life, like people and stuff, like it got a little cold because like you realize now, man, like it's easy to give away something, man. Like I don't know, unless I really see them on the streets in the homeless places, man. Like to gather and do stuff now, like. I guess the housing authority, now when I was looking at it, giving it away, I don't know if the parents, man, I don't know, man, like I don't want you to have to show too much, but I don't know if the appreciation was really meant. So it be making me think like, man.
Yeah.
They expect it.
Yeah, we done gave too much. And we all done got there.
Like, we was happy, man. Like when Keisha did that, man, I was like, thank you. I don't even know this white girl. I'm like, man, thank you for the shoes, man. It was
right.
Damn, the little kids just like they got it and turned around and jig like the mannerism, like you would think the parent would say, "Hey, stop! Tell the man thank you."
Right.
That part is missing. That part is missing.
Yeah.
I go to a lot of these things. It's kind of like to see what people do and how they pull off because these events are self-funded most of the time. Ain't no sponsors buying all the book bags. My family or friends or Facebook friends that may contribute, but for the most part, it's people doing this stuff out of their pockets, they don't care for these kids, and to see the kids not really respond, you keep going with.
That's hard.
You keep going with. So that's another fight that you done overcame. So what made you just keep doing? Because you ain't did just one. This man put a lot of work in it.
I did it a couple times. I really done went a little cold turkey on it a little bit because you know you always got to have your own house in order.
That's it.
And moving and stuff and like get money together to go here. I know my family. We transitioning here. We trying to do this. So like. You can't do everything.
Yeah, there's no foul in that.
And I ain't got no team in this either, so like you can't do everything. So it's just like, man, then I got to refocus because now my responsibilities they're more higher now. So I got to make sure that I take. If nothing else, I got to try to make sure I can try to take care of them.
Get a household.
That's what it takes. People can't get mad at that. Like you got to be able to refocus, find it, and then find that lane and jump back in and when it's time. But. You know, everybody wants your time to be faster on their timing, but
right. And that's why my wife always asking, like, man, why do you act like you care about these certain items so much? Sometimes, like, it ain't that I care about them. It's just that, man, when you really didn't have them growing up, man, she be like, but you buy $200 shoes and you don't wear them. I'm like, because I don't want them to get messed up. They cost a lot of money, but like, I'm not just gonna wear them. Like,
right.
I'm like, I don't think you understand. I can mess up the Pumas, the New Balances and stuff, these boots, but man, just them.
It's stuff in the top of the closet.
We come from the area where you take care of stuff, man.
And I'm petty, man. Like I'm real petty, man. Like, I see kids, man. I see dudes I grew up with, man. That the one that were talking that noise, man. I'm like, man, look,
put it on, come back.
Man, don't let me know you're gonna be there, dog. Your stuff, bro, but like, as an adult, you can't do it.
Yeah,
it's only a handful that can do it.
Like, look, man.
And I see them, and then I don't get mad because, but the fallout from that is like, man, because they was always giving. When they got in hardship late in life, they didn't know how to respond.
Man, you saying that's the lesson right there.
They didn't know how to respond at all, man. Like I always been in that hardship, so man, when it happened now, I always I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna be up all night thinking about it, like. I'm gonna go do an odd job that I probably ain't got no business doing. You might see me spraying some restroom down there.
Get out that work though,
bro.
Drink grab, whatever.
That's why I tell people, say work don't work itself. So we gonna find a way to get that work.
Gerald, man, I don't rolled out to the middle of nowhere, Georgia, painting grocery store registers with this one right here.
We getting that money.
Police done pulled us over thinking we done broke in the store. And we saw it coming. He circled around the parking lot. I said, Gerald, he gonna get us. He let us finish. And we done packed up the truck, packed up everything. And soon we pull out, man. We seen the light. Whoop, whoop.
Right.
You boy, what y'all doing out here, man? You seen us. You been watching. You've been watching us for 2 hours.
Exactly. Doing the work.
And I also gotta credit my wife, man. Like she the one to really, like I'm a country boy, so like money to me, like it wasn't always a big thing. Like just as long as I had, like when I got with her, wanting to travel, wanting to do this and buy certain, like I didn't even know what Michael Kors was until I met her.
Okay.
She said, I want a purse for my birthday. When I was like, in my mind, like a purse, that's easy. When I was out there prices, I was like, and that ain't even a lot of money now, but at that time it was a lot of money to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, hold on, man, I go to JCPenney.
Nobody
So she was like, what's going on with you? I'm like, man, I ain't used to this, man. So and she was a caliber different type of woman dealing with people. So like even me dealing with her, it challenged me. Like I almost hated her for it, but because of how she wanted to live, or she wanted a certain type of house. Yeah. She didn't want to be this way and that way, and it was like, well, this is what it's gonna be to be with me. So she challenged me to like, it's crazy, man. Like I got to step my game up in order to be with this woman.
That man, you said something.
But man, I did it though, man.
A real woman will make you look better than yourself. Real woman.
Oh yeah.
And I kept wondering why she kept pushing me for this and that and wanting to do this, and then after I started tasting it and getting it and going, and him in Miami tasting this, and we flying here, it was like, oh. Okay, I want to get some more money. If I need to fly, I need to go. I need some more money so I can travel over here. I'm like, okay, so I need a better job. So I need that.
Right.
So it just started coming together, like, started clicking, man.
That's true, man. A good woman to get you there.
Find out when they're going to push you to elevate yourself.
I had to get pushed in my marriage. Like, that's one of the positive things I say about my marriage. Like traveling, getting on a plane, things we ain't never did before. Just having the nerve to get on a plane and fly somewhere and go, and the need for vacation. To take a vacation. We don't naturally feel that. We gonna work, grind, because that's what we come from. So they the ones say, hey, bro, we got to go somewhere. Like I've been sitting in the house looking at you for about 3-4 months. Like we skip last night. We're doing this, but right. Like even something as small as a date. I had to learn how to date. I had to learn how to love and show romance because it just wasn't natural.
Come from the struggle, it's hard.
Yeah, man.
You just trying to make it happen.
It was so bad, I was laughing at romance, man. Like I tell you, man, putting rose petals in the tub and stuff like that, man. And then I'm mad because when you get up, the petals sticking to you. The tub. Nobody ever. They don't show that on TV. I got the wine in there, and the one thing they don't tell you when you in a hot tub, you drinking wine. When you stand up, you so dizzy. It's the heat and the alcohol don't really go together. But it's stuff like that though. Like man, like you said, a good woman though. Like I'm joking, but a good woman will allow you to experience some things and grow outside of your comfort zone. So I don't never want to take that away from my ex. Like she did to help me grow.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's funny. I said we some real country boys.
Man, you know it's only that from 2 degrees of separation from everybody having the same kind of. It ain't. I don't even like to call them struggles. I like to call them experiences. You know what I'm saying? One is the way, like you say to your point earlier, it's people who get in these situations to get tough. Like, I don't know, lost a job. What I'm gonna do? Next thing you know, they depressed and on pills.
Get to hurting themselves.
The perk of fentanyl taking people out of here right now.
Well, mom and dad ain't that
lot.
Right.
Exactly.
The one that kept enabling you when they should have had you really like, okay, I'm only give you a little bit, but you need to go.
Yeah, man.
Tell my dad now, Dad, when you gonna get me a call for the 13? I'm sorry, you know, he turned 15. Yeah, when I'm get that call, I'm like, look, man, when you gonna cut that grad? When you gonna get you a little, when I turn 16, I got you. Okay, all right.
Man,
but
you posted that picture, man, a while back, playing for the New Hope Eagles, man. I was showing my wife and kids. I'm like, man, I'm playing in felines.
Yeah.
These ain't cliques. I circled them.
They don't understand that struggle.
Right. You slide.
And
this gonna wear the school for my clothes the next day too. So
you probably remember having that toothbrush where you gotta get that toothbrush and that jaw, you gotta wash your shoes.
So I was kind of okay. Man, I was catching the ride then. So like that's why I was saying when my kids got older and started playing, like I need to be able to take them to practice.
There you go.
Ain't nobody taking my kids to practice.
Right.
Nobody taking my kids nowhere. So like everything that I couldn't do or couldn't get, I try to do it for my kids. Even when people say, man, y'all always spoiling the kids for doing something, like, bro, I don't care. I didn't get to do it, so I want them to experience. They gonna go to the beach now. I don't care if they don't get in it.
But if you think about it, though, it's not even really spoiling. It's showing them a different way of life. Now, when they come up, they gonna know that that's attainable. You know what I'm saying? They won't look so far off, like you say.
Well, it ain't just Calder County, because a lot of people, like my brother, get anxiety. Like he can't drive out of Rockmart.
Yeah.
He don't never go nowhere. He get nervous on the 4 lane. He won't drive.
I got
some of us just say spoiling, but you just try to give them, like we said, we give them experiences. Any kid around us, you was around them. You're gonna get experiences. We're gonna have fun together. We're gonna fellowship, all that. That's what it's supposed to be. But we think it's spoiling and all that. Some of our focuses is from,
and we love that because I seen you, like you talked about it earlier, but I seen you take our cousin out of state with you. I seen you take other people so they can have similar experiences that you had the same way we did it. And so that's one of the things I always looked up to that. I may not have been around, but I was on Facebook, so clicking like here and there and said, okay, bro. Like,
that's, man, just even at the pool chilling, like, man, this is what it's supposed to be. You get it from the military perspective, from an uncle, mine's like, you already know, but like, and all you can do is just try to talk and hopefully catch, man, because
we look, I don't want you to think like we saw it.
Yeah, we don't gloss over that.
We know we don't gloss over that, man. We appreciate you putting back.
Africa, man. I was watching, man. I'm looking at my old lady like, man, I'm gonna go over there sitting in the cot, man. I'm like, I hope he stay. I always said when I talk to you, I was like, Ash, I'm like, man, did he really sleep with the people? I'm like, I want to go over there, but I'm like, man, he did it. I think I did it, man. He was like,
nah, you can do it.
I'm about to mess up, Mike.
He really amongst the people, man. So I'm like, man, he really in the trenches.
Yeah, you can do it, man.
Yeah, I'm like that. Everywhere I go now, like like we say, we don't consider nothing vacation because we just anywhere we go, we doing our thing, and with regular people we know. I can't remember last time I really just did a regular vacation, just going somewhere like
that's when you know
Africa was with peeps.
I saw you giving back. I seen them respond to you. I can tell they gonna,
Oh yeah, man.
Uganda is family now. Shout out to me, Uganda peeps.
Yeah.
Firefly Jam.
B-Boy Bullet. Hey, we do it.
I'm coming with that leather watch though. I can't bring the good shit.
We're gonna get back out there. We might get Drew out there, Floor Fire Jam out there with Bullet in Uganda.
Yeah, man. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this episode up, man. And we do want to come back. We want people to know where you at now in life, and even learn about your family now, your wife, your kids, and just talk about some of that. But up until this point, it's been a really great conversation. So we appreciate you sharing with our audience, man.
Becoming a man and understanding the woman perspective and trying to lead your household. Like you didn't sit that foundation. Like I didn't sit that foundation early, and I didn't even understand that until later. As a man, you got to sit the foundation in your household,
right?
In order for it to stand and go, because she need to go as you go.
Right, there you go.
Ultimately, getting your family in church is the goal. That's the mission. That's how it should be. But I always been struggling on that borderline Christian because of the stuff I missed in life or the stuff I was trying to catch up with.
That's what's up.
I feel you.
Lessons, man. Lessons.
Man, plenty of lessons, man. This the Rooted in Love show. We're gonna see y'all next week, actually.
Yes, sir.